ourselves along in this tournament. If we want to win something, it starts tonight. Let's go.
Come on, next round.
And here come the New York Red Bulls and the Philadelphia Union set to go. The procession as we brace for this round of 16 U.S. Open Cup match. Time has expired, and this U.S. Open Cup quarterfinal, an exhausting one at Red Bull Arena, to be decided by penalty kicks. Let's see if the plan to freeze Wright Phillips works. BWP. Off the bar! Williams gives the Union the lead after round one. The Red Bulls captain shoots and he scores. Vincent Nogueira steps up for the Union. He shoots and he scores. The Long Island native for New York. What confidence. Here's Adu stepping up and he scores. Sam steps up, shoots, and a save made by McCarthy. Fred steps up, shoots, saved by Robles, keeps the Red Bulls alive. Sasha Kljestan must score for the Red Bulls to continue. Steps up quickly, shoots and scores. And now Robles needs to do it one more time. If he scores, he puts the Union through to the Open Cup semifinals. Aristeguieta steps up, shoots, he scores! The Union come to Red Bull Arena and playing with 10 men on their way to the Final Four of the Lamar Hunt U.S. Open Cup. And the Red Bulls' run in the tournament comes to an end.
This, the round of 16 in the U.S. Open Cup, and why we talk about this being such an interesting game. They will take on the team that they've seen in the Open Cup, once in the quarterfinals, once in the round of 16 in 2015 and in 2016, and it was the Philadelphia Union who came away with 2 wins in those 2 games to knock out New York. The 2015 year was when they beat the Red Bulls down a man in PKs in the quarterfinal round. So there is some revenge on the mind, certainly, for this New York Red Bull team who is looking for their first ever Open Cup championship.
Let's go. Come on, man. Come on, let's start to get together. Come on, here we go. One game at a time. We're moving ourselves along in this tournament. If we want to win something, it starts tonight. Let's go.
Come on, next round.
And here come the New York Red Bulls and the Philadelphia Union set to go. The procession as we brace for this round of 16 U.S. Open Cup match. Andre Blake misses this game due to injury, so it's John McCarthy tonight.
Well, John McCarthy has had success at Red Bull Arena in the penalty kick shootout.
It is U.S. Open Cup reality. One and done. 90 minutes, perhaps 120, maybe penalty kicks to decide who advances to the Elite Eight.
Anything it takes to get the win and move us on tonight, it takes. We stick together. And enjoy. Come on, boys. We're the team. Enjoy. Together. Enjoy for us.
Taken back by New York. The cross, headed, Lawrence, and it's cleaned up by the goalkeeper, McCarthy. Terrific opportunity for the Red Bulls. Simpson with a running start. Racing back is Collin, getting help from Long, continuing on Simpson, and it's broken up. It's Fafa Picault off to the races, trying to give the Union the lead, and there's Ryan Mara with the big save. Deflected, and then the stop by Mara. One-handed it over the bar, and there's his finest moment so far in this tournament.
Collin down on the ground, and now you could see the hand signal substitution. That could be a devastating blow for New York.
Entering the game for the Red Bulls, number 5, Connor Lade.
Looks like he's going into the midfield.
For number 78, Aurelian Collin. In the 24th minute.
We play on. Now Lade for Davis. Flicks it across, but covered by McCarthy. Wright Phillips plays it across. Kljestan with the finish. Sasha Kljestan gives New York the 1-0 lead. Off the feed from Bradley Wright Phillips, and the Red Bulls are in front.
It's nice to have your teammates set you up with such an easy ball in front of the net, so the weight of the pass was perfect. Bradley, I think, is an underrated passer in our league, and so perfect play from him. It seemed pretty easy. The first half, I thought we were really good. I thought we had a ton of possession. in their half. We had some decent half chances. Obviously, we get one goal by pressing. So I thought first half was very good. Obviously, it changes a lot when you have to make 2 defensive substitutions to your center back. So that made life difficult in the end.
Pico on the ball, gives it a go, and Mera able to block it away. Elliott has Alberg, flag is down. Alberg with the shot, and he scores! Roland Alberg, late, ties the match for Philadelphia. And we will go to extra time at Red Bull Arena for this round of 16 match. Harris Medunjanin. Pontius again, looks at goal, gives it a go, and it's wide.
I think we were starting to tire physically, so it became a very tough game, which should have never happened if we could have been a little bit more clinical in getting the second goal and finish the game, and also, you know, shoring things up at the back. So gut check for sure, but I'm glad we stuck together and came through it.
120 minutes, the teams level at 1, and a berth in the U.S. Open Cup quarterfinals will be decided by the penalty shootout.
Well, I said to the group before the PKs that we should go in with concentration and focus and know that we've got a champion in net for penalties, an absolute champion.
So you're kind of in the zone in the moment, you know, you can't really let any distractions come into your mind. But yeah, no, it's always great when the crowd gets behind you like that. I think it gives you that extra little boost to you know, make the big save.
So here we go. It's come down to penalty kicks between these sides, as it did back in 2015. Zizzo trying to get the Red Bulls off to a strong start. Sal Zizzo fires and scores. First attempt for Philadelphia, stutter step, and he beats Ryan Mera. In the second round, Verón for the Red Bulls, and he beats McCarthy low to the right side. Here's Pontius, and he scores as Mera went to his right and the ball went to his left. Daniel Royer in round 3 for the Red Bulls. The Austrian steps up, and he scores. The shooters are perfect so far.
It's going, you're in the moment, you're in the zone. For me as a goalie, I don't ever mind going to penalties. You know, all the pressure's on the shooter. If you can make a save or two, you're the man. My thought process going into the shootout was, you know, I made a couple good saves already tonight. I just got to make one more.
Pico steps up, saved by Mera! Off the keeper, off the post.
You gotta love it. I love penalty kicks.
Sasha Kleshchin trying to hold serve here for the Red Bulls as the 4th round begins. The captain steps up, and he scores! Marcus Epps needs to score for Philadelphia. Epps steps up, and he scores. Life for the Union as we go to round 5. This is it, a chance to send the Red Bulls into the U.S. Open Cup quarterfinals. Felipe, Red Bulls win it!
Every time we step on the field, we give everything we can. We care so much about this team, these colors, and you know, like every time we are proud from wearing this jersey, and we're gonna give everything, and we're gonna come back strong, and in the end of the year, we're gonna give a lot of happiness for the fans.
And finally, an Open Cup moment in the sun against Philadelphia, and how good does that man feel? 26-year-old Ryan Mera, 2nd round pick of the Red Bulls in 2012, had to leave the franchise to play elsewhere, back and in the Open Cup, makes the big save to send them through.
Having gone through that twice last year, you know, on that goal too, with our fans there, I think, you know, it was always going to help me. I just felt comfortable in the situation. Really, nothing more to it than that. And you know, it was the same as the USL playoffs last year. Our guys buried the kicks, and you know, I just had to come up with 1 or 2 saves, and now we move on.
Ryan.
it's not just a penalty. You made some huge saves for us at the end of the game. The way that you handle yourself in the group and the way that everybody respects you and how you come to work every day, like, we're all so happy for you. And man, you came up big for us, man. Thanks, buddy. And listen, this is what it is, right? It's this kind of year where literally everything we are going to have to fight and work and grind. All right? And that's okay. That's okay. Somebody said to me, I think Connor said to me when we were walking off the field, that it'll make it that much sweeter in the end. All right? So we're not afraid of that. It's going to build character in us. It's going to help us grow. We're going to keep going, and it makes us come together, I think, in a big way. Listen, man, it was one of those games where it was hard to watch, and it was awesome to watch, and then it was painful, and then I wanted to cry. But in the end, man, what counts is you guys stuck together and we pulled it out. All right? 2 days off. Hey. All right.